Stravgaming is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 23, MLB The Show 23 New York Yankees franchise mode.
Live from beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Baltimore Orioles have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Grayson Rodriguez.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go now? Here's a speed threat, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
The wide to kick the pitch. That's a strike, and we're underway in Baltimore. The 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. No chance to get him safe at first easily.
I'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Move to first. Jeter back in on a dive. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
1-0.
That hits the dirt. Ball one. Righty delivers. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Jeter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Babe Ruth, batting with one down, takes a strike. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That misses, and that's ball one. Good eye right there.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
The 2-1. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. 2-2. And another ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And up next for New York, Mickey Mantle.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First offering misses the mark.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 1-0. In the air, out towards left center. Hayes makes the grab on the run. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Lou Gehrig in the box now, takes strike one. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And he dodges that fastball. Up the middle, diving, and he can't make the play. The run comes across, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here is Aaron Judge. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In there for strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's future.
Back now at Oriole Park. On the hill here today, Ron Guidry. Going to be hard to top his last start, Siggy.
It was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. And into the box
Leading
for
off,
Baltimore, Brian Roberts.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Guidry, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a two-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. Now 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Roberts tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Stepping in, Brooks Robinson. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Way high.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike. stays alive.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
And a pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Granderson under it and puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And the batter now, Eddie Murray. He swings and fouls one off. And now the 0-1. And that one is inside. One, 2 now. Slow roller to first, and it's off the bag. He'll do it himself, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. Yankees 1 and the Orioles nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and the batter now, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson.
Here comes a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Got him looking. And there's one away. Now the catcher up to hit, Jorge Posada. 3 for 6 in the series so far. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. The punch out there. Now 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Gleyber Torres in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And there's a hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Derek Jeter.
So the lineup flips over, and stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins on his horse. Snags it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Kicks and deals. That to right. Judge hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
And now it's Austin Hayes. This one in the air right field. Judge is under it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Rodriguez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Kiner-Falefa, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
In the dirt. McCann fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And here is Babe Ruth. First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. One now. And a good eye there. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires to first on the run. And they get the out.
the center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. Mantle, more than 1,500 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is down low. Lou Gehrig in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Garrick batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Mantle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And that's outside. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Kicks and fires. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and now Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 0-2. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. 2 for 6 so far in the series. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. James McCann up next. Three-0 down. And there's a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, James McCann.
James McCann in now.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air out towards right center. Mantle drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now the second baseman, Robert.
So the batting order turns over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Brian Roberts. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's through there for a strike. The lefty ready and a 1-1. And now 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Brooks Robinson waiting on deck for the Orioles. The pitch. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And into the box for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson. Lied out his first time. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. Left field. Granderson under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. First offering, and it just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
The left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Granderson swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 1-1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
So up next, Jorge Posada went down on strikes his first time through. Ball 1 low. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And now 2-0.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground, right side, gets it to first, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's a big power threat. Eddie Murray.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
And he deals. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
To the right side. Oh, great stop. To first. Murray retired.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ripken in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. The pitch. That clips the corner. The 1-2. And that one missing low. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
And now Anthony Santander. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's a little bit high.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
2 outs. And there's a ball. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count's full.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. One left for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0.
It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th. And now here is Gleyber Torres. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering way upstairs. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the Yankee order. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. 1 for 2. First offering misses the mark. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second with one away. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Gets the call. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's a little bit high. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Out to center. Mullins pulls it down. That's out number 2.
The bat, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth stepping in now for the Yankees. This guy has turned into a beast. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Righty to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's gone. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Now, Mickey Mantle.
Counts 1-0.
And the first offering is not close.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
3-1 is on the way. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ryan Mountcastle. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Out to short. In time to Gehrig. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
0-1.
Oh, that's it.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball popped up. Connor Falefa has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, James McCann. A guy who's turned himself into a good framer. He was originally drafted by the Tigers, 2nd round pick in 11. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Here's a 2-2. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
to the top of the lineup, Brian Roberts, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. There's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. And the Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Cole Irvin will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Irvin, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Strike 2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Judge in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Curtis Granderson. Pitch is in there. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Awesome play there.
Now back, catcher, Jorge.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada, a switch hitter batting right. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. And another ball. Gleyber Torres on deck for the Yankees. Next offering is fouled back. Liner, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ripped to right, base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
He was all over that one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, third baseman.
And up next for New York, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Flips the corner. That's strike one.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Yankees 4 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Brooks Robinson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Man at first, Eddie Murray. Now at the plate, outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ripken in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
That one missed. Down and in, moved his feet. Two on the way. Gets a piece and stays alive. Robinson off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. Out number 3. One left for the Orioles. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth. The wind of the pitch. Right side. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the
That one is absolutely belted. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Garrett stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Lifted in the air, right center field. Santander in pursuit. Makes a nice running catch. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They lead 4-0. Back here in Baltimore, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder.